Yeah, baby. Oh, you thought it was over. Oh, no. You thought it was over, baby. Well, guess what? Vitalik Buterin jumping off the top ropes with his fucking missile. I know you've seen that picture. I'll show you that picture in a second if you want me to. But he has a cannon, if you know what I'm saying. You thought it was over, baby. The bull cycle is just beginning. ETH is starting to rip skis and for a prolonged period of time. And we got some very good economic data today. We got inflation numbers. And it looks like, I'm just saying, Jerome Powell looking like he may lose his job pretty soon, because the whole reason why we didn't cut interest rates before was because he thought that we're going to start to feel the effects of the tariffs when it comes to inflation data. Turns out that is wrong, right? It looks like inflation better than expected overall. There's some categories here that maybe aren't the best, but overall it's looking pretty good. And it's looking like we're going to get some rate cuts next month. And it looks like the bull run's just getting started. So do me a favor. First of all, lock in. Lock in, sit down, take a seat, lock in, subscribe to the channel if you like being here. Consider leaving a like. No, actually, consider subscribing. Leave a like because that's free. Consider becoming a member. And if you're watching over on X, make sure you like the video. Most importantly, repost and give your boy a follow. Lock in, baby. It's time to lock in. Thank you, PT003, for reposting the stream. Let's go. Javi, good morning. Number one in the chat again. Javi, I don't have any coffee this morning. Although I did buy coffee beans yesterday, so I stopped ordering Postmates. But I'll tell you something, sidebar here. I just got a PS5, right? I'm not a big gamer anymore. I used to play a lot of games back in the day, not really anymore, like 10 years. I just got Elden Ring. I cannot stop playing. I'm going to play it after this. I cannot. It's good because it's keeping me out of trouble, right? But market's ripping. I mean, there's so much to be excited for if you're a crypto person. And yeah, it's just exciting time. We have a ton of news for you guys. Kind of a good amount of news for you guys today. But absolutely insane. Javi, yes, on our way to the moon and beyond. Senor Rocco says, I'm just here for that Mongolian throat goat. Okay, guys, can we not start off the stream like that with throat goats? Jayok says, cannot beat Javi here. Javi's unbeatable. He's actually unbeatable. Like, he's undefeated. Good morning, Jayok. Alexandra, how you doing? Good morning, baby. How you doing? Yes, don't forget to smash the likes. Mizzy Matt, good morning. Glenn, and another one. One Life says, let's go. Yes, sir. Pause. No pause. Mariah, what's up, baby? Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for reposting. I appreciate you. Only clowns thought it was over. Absolutely. F. Joe says, nothing like starting the day looking at that receding hairline. Jesus. Guys, give me a second before you start fucking stomping on my confidence. Crypto Conrad says, GM fam, CC Dog is here. Military vet, let's go, baby. Hey. So Trump was right again. Who would have thought? Yeah, dude. Big right. And I was, a little apprehensive too. I wanted to hold off judgment, but it looks like Trump was right. Ceylana by the dip. Yes. My crypto bud. How we doing? Bull Pepe in the house. Ali. Mobile app and meta. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Can you just fucking hang out for a second? God, stop jumping in here and chilling right away. Jesus Christ. All right. First of all, we got to look at Vitalik Buterin, right? Look at that. Look at that beautiful man here. If you don't know what I'm talking about when I said Vitalik Buterin has a huge hog, if you don't know what I'm talking about, let me show you. Now it's not. Now I don't have any pictures nobody else has, right? I don't have access to any other pictures on Vitalik Buterin. Should I put Wiener? Images. This is what I mean. Let me show you guys. Vitalik. I don't know why I'm starting off the feet. No, it was real. It was real. This is the picture of Vitalik Buterin. As you can see, he has a huge hog. Which, look at. I don't know why he's torqued up right there, but this is a real picture, okay? All right. Anyways, let's get into the cryptocurrency market, guys. The entire market is slightly down, but what we're starting to see is Bitcoin start to decouple from, well, not to decouple, but Ethereum start to outpace Bitcoin, which is a telltale sign of altcoin season, right? This morning we hit $4,400. We're still around $4,400, and we're around a few percentage points, 5% or so off from our all-time high. So absolutely insane. A lot to be excited about if you're in the crypto space, especially if you're a big altcoin investor, right? Absolutely, like, insanely bullish, right? Insanely bullish, because this is what we've been waiting for, a true altcoin season. Like, it's true. all the attention has been on Bitcoin lately. That's more, all the attention's been on with the ETFs, institutions, those sorts of things. But I think that as time has gotten on, because remember, we've got a Bitcoin pump before Trump was president. But since Trump became president, he kind of just loosened and all the regulations and broke down all the barriers that we had with crypto going forward. So it's a pro-crypto government, a pro-crypto environment. The market looks like it's recovering. When it comes to the economy, it's tough to tell because I think this is one of those situations where the rich are going to get richer. What that means is people who can afford to buy into stocks and cryptos, right, who have disposable income to do that, are going to succeed, right? It's one of those wealth transfer. People say it's going to be the biggest wealth transfer of all time, right? That means that people who are poor, who can't invest, unfortunately, are going to stay that way. But I think that when it comes to crypto and Bitcoin, we're so early that owning any is good enough, right? People are so focused on one whole number of something, one whole ETH, one whole Bitcoin, whatever you can get. Guys, there's only going to be 21 million Bitcoin ever made. Do you think there's only going to be 21 people that want one? 21 million people that want one? Absolutely not, right? Supply and demand kind of thing. So get your hands on this $10 a Bitcoin if you can, because I think in the future it's going to be worth a lot more. All right, it's just my opinion. It's just my opinion. You can do with that what you will. But look at the Bitcoin dominance chart today. So we are down a little bit. We're 59%, 0.4 today. Ethereum is up pretty high. So I think it's yearly high. Yearly high was 13. Was it 13.2? Yeah, I think so. 13.2. And then Bitcoin's yearly low was 53%. So we have some time to get there. But obviously, we like to see ETH going up and we like to see Bitcoin go. Now, obviously not Bitcoin going down. Obviously not dumping, but Ethereum outpacing it because it's going to push the rest of the altcoins up. And the thing is, when Ethereum pumps and altcoins start to get popular, that's going to bring in the retail, right? When everything reaches price discovery. So, Glenn says, rich get richer is a cop-out. The road to success is clear. Stay out of trouble, graduate high school, and don't have kids out of wedlock. I get that, but not a lot of people are taught those lessons. You got to learn them yourself. You have to seek out knowledge. Some people are taught that. Some people have to seek it out. Some people are oblivious to it. I'm not going to get into that right now, but I get it, Glenn. I get it. Jaok says, "Gyat, damn, Bud, what a week. Congratulations, what happened to Bud? What's going with Bud?" Data says, all-time high Ethereum price was, 4,800. Yeah, pretty much 4,900 reach on November 16th, 2021. We're getting close, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting close. It's going to be absolutely insane. All right, let's get into some news. All right, so breaking US CPI numbers are out. US CPI year over year, 2.7. Expectations were 2.8. Previous was 2.7. US core CPI inflation over the year, 3.1. Expectation was 3.1. Previous is 2.9. Okay, here's the thing. When Jerome Powell decided not to cut interest rates, his reasoning was that we didn't know what the effects of tariffs were going to have on inflation. And it looks like there's no effect right now. Now, I don't know if it's going to take more time, but just cut the interest rates already. Pump our bags already. Who cares? Who cares about any of that stuff? Who cares about all that economic mumbo jumbo? You know what I mean? Pump our bags, right? I guess I should get into the rest of the market while we're here, right? Obviously, XRP is pumping. Ethereum bringing the rest of the altcoins up with it. XRP sitting at $3.20. BNB around $814. Solana moving. I hope Solana can hit $200 again. I think so. I think it's all going to start with Ethereum. Dogecoin up 1%. This is the last hour, by the way. 22 cents. So the market's starting to run right now. Tron, 34 cents. Cardano, 80 cents. Chainlink, 23 datas. Hyperliquid, $43. Stellar, 44 cents. Sui, $3.79. And pretty much green across the board. Hedera, Bitcoin Cash. I mean, everything's moving, man. It's good. This is good. Usually, thank you, emergency rate cuts now. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this is great. Usually when we stream, the market starts to dump. I'm not saying it's my fault, but I do want to take the time to point out this CNN article, how they can never let Trump have anything good. So inflation holds steady, but Trump's tariffs are boosting some prices. They can't spin it positively. They have to talk shit. They just can't say nice things about Trump, right? But it's kind of important, right? So falling gas prices helped keep overall inflation tame in July. However, a broader array of products got even more expensive last month, showing that President Donald Trump's expansive tariffs are being passed along to consumers. Consumer price rose 0.2% in July, keeping the annual inflation rate at 2.7, according to the latest consumer price index data released Tuesday by the Bureau of Labor Statistics. Stock futures rose after the data release. Dow futures jumped up 210 points, or 0.5%, which is a lot, right? S&P futures up 0.5%, and NASDAQ futures up about 0.5%. Right. So the entire market looking pretty bullish. Obviously, we saw some things go up, consumer prices, right? But then we saw like gas go down. So, I mean, you know what I mean? Coins Chick says, well, look who showed up for what's up, Coins Chick. How we doing, baby? Look, first of all, here's the thing. I've been streaming, one. And two, I don't think you run your own account. I think you're a bot. Wait, maybe your YouTube account, but not your X account. Welcome, Coins Chick. How we doing, baby? What's up? And we've been streaming, okay? I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. And while you guys are here, please repost the stream, like the stream, subscribe to the channel if you're watching over on YouTube. Okay, so CNN can't give Trump a W. What else is new, right? So check this out. Top Gambler, thank you so much for reposting the stream. You're the man. You, Top Gambler, look at you. You're the man. All right. So probability of the Federal Reserve lowering interest rates in September rises to 93%. Now, I think it was like 94% not too long ago. So this is, to me, this is not really new, but bullish, right? Bullish. Exciting, right? Now, of course, Donald Trump seeing these numbers, you know he was waiting for these numbers. And Slips of Me, thank you so much for reposting the stream. Guys, if you reposted the stream and I can't see it, because sometimes I can't see it, I don't know, StreamYard's not consistent that way, let me know in the comments, and then I'll go ahead and give you a shout out, okay? If you repost it, I'll give you a shout out, all right? He says, Jerome, too late pal, must now lower the rate. Steve Mnuchin really gave me a beauty when he pushed this loser. The damage, so he's blaming somebody else for him, selecting Powell, right? Because I think Trump appointed him, right? The damage has been done by always being late to being too late is incalculable. Unfortunately, the economy is so good that we've blown through Powell. Pause, pause, nigga. We've blown through Powell. Can you get a pause there? There's like a comma. We've blown through Powell and the complacent board. I am, though, considering allowing a major lawsuit against Powell to Trump. You don't got to sue people, dude. He's gonna be gone, right? Lawsuit against Powell to proceed because of the horrible and grossly incompetent job he has done in managing the construction of the Fed building. Oh, the Fed building. Okay, $3 billion for a job that should have been done. It should have been a $50 million fix-up. Not good. So what's interesting about that is obviously Trump is a big, real estate guy, right? Construction guy. So, I kind of believe him when he says this. But threatening a lawsuit is kind of crazy. That's some real top-notch Karen shit, right? Ape Life says, is it time to cash out my grandma's Social Security check for Maurice? Yes, absolutely. Crypto Conrad, thank you so much for sharing the stream. Coins Chick says, I do my own post. Oh, do you do your own replies too? Fuck, I can't speak this morning. I have a reply, guys, so I can't even talk. You guys think I'm replying to you on X? It's not me. I used to I'm not gonna lie, I used to smash some Adderall in the morning and reply to like 1 million posts, but then I realized that taking methamphetamine on a different kind of meth on a daily basis isn't good for you. So I just hired a reply guy. That's what he does all day. So if someone's replying to you on X, it's not me. I am sorry. But it's my spirit, I make sure that every reply is a little bit of Rodney in there, every little one. Okay, so this is big news right here. This is huge news. Lock in, sit down, take a seat, calm down, lock in. ETH ETFs see record $1 billion inflows as ETH flashes bull signs. Guys, this is huge. Why? When the Bitcoin ETFs dropped, everybody and their mom was all up in there, right? It's BlackRock's most successful ETF of all time, right? Crypto, right? ETH, no one really gave a shit, but now people are starting to give a shit, right? And they had their biggest daily inflows ever. Spot Ether ETFs had their biggest net inflows day ever on Monday, outpacing their Bitcoin counterparts. That's crazy. Amid ETH's recent rally. This is, the guy's not Indian, okay? The guy's not Indian. I think he's I don't know what he is, but he's not Indian. Which I don't mind if he was an Indian reply guy, by the way. I have nothing against Indian people. In fact, I think they're great. Could use some deodorant sometimes, but they're better than me at math. And you know what? We can't have everything, I'm just kidding, guys. It's a fucking joke. But this is huge, right? So institutions, no one was really behind. The thing is, like, when the Bitcoin ETFs dropped, everybody was buying them. And there was a point in the crypto space where it was just literally pump fund memes and Bitcoin's pumping and altcoins were doing jack shit. Unless it was Solana, because obviously pump fund was on Solana, which we have some news about that today. But pump fund was on Solana and everybody and their mom was making memes. And of course, if you use a native coin, it's gonna do well, right? But literally nothing was happening. And when the ETFs dropped, like, literally no one cares. No one cares. No one cares. But now they do, and that's big. And I think a big part of that is a different person at the SEC, different administration at the SEC, different administration in the White House. One of the things I've said about this administration is that I don't think Trump is as in tune with crypto as we want to be. But what he's doing is supporting a voter base that got him to where he was at. And that's what Trump is good at doing. He's not good at releasing the Epstein files and letting fucking billionaires bang kids on airplanes or on islands, which I will never forgive him for that, because we need to release those files. But what I will say as a crypto person, what's important to me is that he's following through on his promises for the crypto space, and then some, and then it's insane. And then what I like most is that his sons are really in tune with crypto, especially Eric Trump. Eric Trump is the GOAT, in my opinion. I've seen Donald Trump Jr., he was involved in some projects and stuff, but I see Eric Trump as the guy, right? So his family really cares about crypto, and for that reason, he cares about crypto, and it's been really big for us. And now we're starting to see altcoins start to move, right? We saw the case against Ripple drop and those sorts of things. We're starting to see, like, the lawsuits with Coinbase, like, everything's just done, guys. And now we can see altcoins start to do what they were meant to do, which is pump and make us rich. And that's it, baby. So it's really, really a beautiful time to be in the crypto space. And what I like even more is that maybe we're going to get another 4 years of this after Trump is done, because if Trump has a successor, best believe they're going to be pro crypto. So ETFs see record $1 billion flows. That's crazy, right? And we did get an executive order. So this is good for us. It's like kicking the can down the road, right? But President Trump has signed an executive order extending the China tariff deadline by 90 days. So obviously we're in an epic tariff war with China. But it's kind of like temporary relief until we get something hashed down the road. But in the meantime, 90 days is a lot of time for the market to do some insane things, because for a while, the real things that were kind of dumping the market were, obviously World War III, because always a narrative, it seems, these days. And of course, the whole tariff situation, because it's kind of like old tech and we didn't know how we were going to function, right? So very, very interesting, right? Very, very interesting stuff. Hold on. Let me pull up this article here. Let me read some comments here while I pull up some articles. If you guys have questions or anything like that, guys, feel free to chime in the chat. As a reminder, if you guys are watching over on X, make sure to like, repost, all that good stuff. And if you're watching over on YouTube, make sure to like, subscribe, share with a friend if you want. It's kind of not safe for work crypto channel, but I'm trying to make it exciting, And I'm not trying to be boring. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to make it boring. This is an official statement from the Securities and Exchange Commission. So Ripple Labs incorporated Bradley Garlinghouse and Christian A. Larson. So they just talked about SEC announces joint stipulation to dismiss appeals resolving civil enforcement action against Ripple and 2 of its executives. Now, what I am seeing, and thank you so much, Neko ETH, for posting the stream. I appreciate you. What I am seeing is a lot online is a lot of XRP slander from mostly Bitcoin guys, but I'm excited to see what happens with XRP pumps, because XRP is going to pump, right? All right, the Ape Life says, my phone is ready for all the calls from my normie friends asking for crypto advice. There will be a 10% consulting fee applied. Let me tell you something. If you're watching this stream, chances are in your immediate group, I feel bad for PTO3. He says, you reply back a lot, and I love that. Yeah, about that. In your immediate group, you're probably the crypto expert. Let me tell you something, guys. Enjoy this holiday season, okay? Because you're going to look like a fucking wizard, okay? You're going to roll up to Thanksgiving, dick out, fucking balls on the table. Told you guys to buy crypto last year. I told you to buy fucking Pepe. I told you to buy dog with hat, Whereas 2022, you were looking like a scammer because I remember in 2021, obviously the market was peaking right around like Thanksgiving. And man, I was like, yeah, buy this meme coin, buy this. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm like, just trader extraordinaire. 2022 was an awkward holiday season. I'll tell you that. And it was an awkward holiday season. You know what I mean? But you know, it was an awkward holiday season, you know, but now you got it. So, and let me tell you, so all the people that doubted you I know you know your fan. It's 3 years ago now. Who cares? We never let things die. Okay. I know 2022 and 2023, maybe even 2024, probably not 2024. They were like, you told us to buy crypto. Da, 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 da. Now you can walk in there with your head held high. You know what I mean? Yeah. Pass the salt, grandma. You know what I mean? That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's what I'm saying, baby. You got to just fucking let it all hang out. Okay. You're going to be the expert this holiday season. Let's go. Ape Black says ETH only went sideways for 2 years straight. The breakout was inevitable. Send my fucking alts to Valhalla. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, baby. You should never admit that. Carry that lie to the grave. What lie? Nice Indian money. Rodney replying. Oh my God. When will Bitcoin start actually going up? You know, what's up, Felix? You know what's crazy? Felix, is this not enough for you? Is this not enough? Oh yeah, you're right. Over the last month, we're only up 0.5%. Yeah, you're right. But is 100% in a year not enough for you, Felix, for Bitcoin? When is enough going to be enough? You know, I get you though. So we're going to be in a phase where I think it's altcoin season, right? So obviously Ethereum pumping, it's altcoin season. It's a season for the altcoins, right? We had a few altcoins hit their all-time highs, BNB, Tron, XRP recently, Solana, but we're ready for the rest of the market, the speculative ones, small ones, the ones that are going to make people tons of money. Meme coins too, right? Meme coins are technically altcoins, by the way, guys. Surprise. Which I didn't check meme coins yet already. Why don't you guys tell me? We'll go through some meme coins right now. I know a lot of you guys don't care about meme coins, but they're an important part of the ecosystem, okay? Dogecoin was created in 2013, okay? That's a big deal. But we're going to get to a point where, yes, Bitcoin is going to move, but we're going to start to see Ethereum outpace it, right? Which is what people wanted, which really brings in the retail, I think, into the space, right? In my opinion, because like I said, most of the attention's on Bitcoin. And I think the common like feedback I get from everybody that's getting into crypto, that wants to get into crypto, the hype beast, you know, the hype people, the common feedback is Bitcoin's too big, it's too much, not enough X's. And like, even though the real legit, like good advice would be, hey, stop focusing on small cap shit coins and trying to make 100x overnight and focus on the big daddy plays that are going to be here next week, you know, or next year, hopefully. Focus on those because that's how you win slowly over time. But the normies that are going to get in the space want 100x now, and they don't care about buying Bitcoin, you know, they just don't care about it. But, you know, that's what's going to make the space grow. Sup, bro, Rod, what's your 5 ETH meme picks? I don't really have 5, I would say, but I would say we're going to go with memes. We're going to go with Pepe, and I think SPX are the clear 2. Yes, Pepe and SPX. And Brett by association because it is a base ETH meme, right? So, yeah. All right, let's see what other news we have. This is interesting. So check this out. Over the last 24 hours, Pump Fund is kind of recovering when it comes to protocol volume, which I think is interesting because Bonk was doing some insane things, but 24 hours, it has $56,000 over 24 hours, which is not a lot. And I wonder if it was just a hype thing in the moment, just in the moment kind of thing, you know? So maybe Pump Fund's here to stay. You know, I don't know. That's interesting. Right, over the last 7 days, 1.5 bags. I've heard of this one a few times. $4 million. Pump Fund, $9 million. So to me, that was interesting to see Pump Fund make a recovery. Yes, I love SPX. SPX is one of the best ETH meme coins. I think it's going to be huge. Ape Life says once ETH breaks that previous 4,800 all-time high, things are going to get wild. I agree. And so, what are your guys' price predictions for ETH? Let me know in the comments. Whoever's watching out there, look, if you're not, I see there's like 50 people watching over on YouTube, guys. First of all, I want to hear. First of all, let me know what you watch the stream for. What crypto you most support? Is it XRP? Is it Bitcoin? Is it a meme coin? Let me know in the comments. And if you want to give me an ETH price prediction, what do you think your price prediction for this cycle for ETH is going to be? What do you think it's going to be? I'm interested to hear your opinion. I'm hearing so much. I heard some guy say 120x, and he made a not obviously not right away, but he made kind of like an analogy to like 2017 when Bitcoin was first like really discovered by everybody. It did 120x. Obviously, from there to now, $1,000 to $120,000. So interesting. Guy, thank you so much for reposting the stream. I appreciate you. My crypto space in general says this space is my life. Yes, our life, all of our lives. Jayok says and memes. Lofi, yes, we love Lofi. Moon says Solana. Nice, nice. Bud. Oh, Selmo Fudd, what's up, baby? Shout out to Shador Sanders. Fucking balling out. Glenn says he likes XRP, Pepe, HBAR, and Ondo. Now that right there is a fantastic bag. Diversified. I would say throw some Bitcoin in there, but that's like a perfect bag in my opinion. Next 5 years, 35 to 30K ETH. Wow. Javi says 7 to 9K ETH. Anything else is a blessing. I agree for this cycle. Ice God says, cool, great. Pepe, SPX, and Brett by association. Super cool. Yeah, absolutely. Because, Brett's a based ETH meme, which is kind of like the same thing, right? CC Dog to the moon. Check out Moonbag. Okay, we have some shillers in here. All right. What else do we have? Oh, there was a big rug pull this morning, guys, with S Swift. So sheep with hat. So promoted by a top influencer, dumped from 32 million market cap to 2 million within minutes. So another rug pull, pour one out for the homies. A moment of silence for our friends who got absolutely riggedy wrecked. Which I'm not surprised. Oh wait, moment of silence. I gotta shut up. Okay, but yeah, I'm not surprised honestly when when meme coins get rug pulled like that. I'm just not. I'm just not. And like a lot of people, are promoting. Like, here's the thing. Like, I shill meme coins too, guys, but you understand that behind it, we're paid promoters sometimes, right? So make sure if you're going to buy anything, make sure you do your own research. And if you're up sometimes, especially on meme coins. This is a season where if you're going to be up on if you're buying a meme coin, like I'm talking about something that just launched a day ago or a couple days ago, or maybe even a month ago. If you make some X's, consider taking profits, right? Because most of the time it's going to take a shit. And we have a new member, Vanessa Smithson. That sounds like a completely made up last name. What's up, Vanessa? How you doing? Welcome to the Degenerates. Everybody, welcome, Vanessa. Everybody, welcome, Vanessa. Take a seat. One of us. Come on, chat. One of us. One of us. Coin Chick says, who never rugged their meme coin? I say not yet. No, it's hard work coin. I had a meme coin. I spent like $300K in that meme coin. And, yeah, Vanessa looks like AI. Good enough for me. Samuel says, one of us. Neko says, hi, Vanessa. Everybody welcome Vanessa to the Degenerates. Coins Chick. Oh, yeah, I read that already. Shout out to Zeus CCA. Yeah, I actually have a nice little comeback here. Show us the Zeus chart since you stopped talking about it. Don't you come in here dropping shade, 08008 ETH. How about I show what I want? How about that one, huh? We dropping shade in here. What you like better to get some Swift volume check, Chainlink, or XRP? Yeah, I mean, volume is king, right? That's actually a but first of all, thank you so much, Vanessa, for becoming a member on the channel. It means so much to me that you're a member because that means you're committed to paying me every single month, at least for this first month. So I appreciate all my members. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. All right, guys, time to sing a song. Just kidding. I'm not going to sing a song. I could sing a song. I mean, we could sing a song. Well, I won't sing a song, but thank you so much. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much. Not even Coins Chick is a member, and we talk. Well, we don't talk often, but I'm just saying. I'm just pointing that out. Vanessa, girl, I've never met. Probably AI. Probably a dude, right? Probably a guy. I'm just saying you don't see like pretty girls in crypto, except for some of the girls we have in the chat. That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying usually those two don't. It's like oil and water, baby. I'm saying Vanessa Smithson, totally real name, never met before, a member. Coins Chick, known her for a while, not a member. I'm just saying the math is not mathing. We talk because you scam me. What are you talking? What do you mean? I didn't scam you. Kayla, hey, what's up, Kayla? How are we doing? Speaking of attractive women, Vanessa with the kiss. Thank you so much, baby. Appreciate it. No one else gives me kisses. Come on, boys. Come on. I thought you were supposed to hold it down for the boys. All right. Let's see what else other news we have. We do have a other. Jesus Christ. Typing. Never mind. I won't say that. All right. What else have we got going on in the crypto space? Let's see. There wasn't a ton of news. Obviously, inflation data was the biggest piece of news. Fake Rodney got me. Oh, yeah. Guys, disclaimer. I'm not going to... What? So yeah, there's a fake Jay Gagan too. If you're like a person who has any sort of crypto following, because on X I have a much bigger following. People are gonna make fake telegrams of you and like solicit you for work. Like, guys, I'm not gonna do that. I'm too lazy to even do that myself. But yeah. So sorry about that. Of my guy, my fake guy. There's like 20 of them. Dude. I can't control them. K97 says last year of being broke. Yes, manifest that. Smart chick, not to be a member. Way to go, Coins chick. Better sticking with Bleaves. What's up, Selma Fudd? God damn. Selma Fudd, real bro shit. There is a fake Rodney in my TGDM right now. Yeah, tell him to eat a dick. How about that one? All the guys throw Rodney a kiss. Yeah, all the guys throw me a kiss. I'm gonna throw it back at you, baby. You have to get it thrown back at you. Oh, if you guys didn't know, too, on YouTube, we're going to start clipping part of the stream, okay? And we're going to put it online. Hopefully, it'll attract more people to come watch us every day, hang out with us, Yes. He was a good one. He entered my Telegram within a minute of you following me on X. Really? Oh, maybe he waits for that to happen, Tom Lee plans to raise another twin build to buy ETH. I did see that, yeah. I mean, Tom Lee's been he's the one who said we're going to need 120X, We gay out here. No, it's not gay if you fight after, right? It's not, and the loser's gay, right? The loser's gay. I swear this dude comes on and everyone wakes up. Rodney needs to stream more. Let's go, baby. Let's go stray. Actually, I gotta say something. Usually when I stream, the market dumps. I'm not gonna cat. Usually when I stream, the market dumps. You know what I'm saying? What else do we have going on here? What's going on? What do we got? What else do we have? I think that's all the news, guys. Let's just fucking hang out. Pablo Crow is the biggest scammer of all time. All right. What about Shiba? I don't know what that is. Shiba Army in the house. Let's go. We still bullish on Shiba Inu, guys? How are we feeling about Shiba Inu? Let me know in the chat. How are we feeling about Shiba Inu? Any SHIB people out there? So we need to do a stream when we have a bag to buy. I could dig that. I'm down. Yeah, sure. Just hit me up. No, I'm going to tell you something. After this stream, I'm going to take my ass in the fucking living room, probably order Postmates and get fatter, probably make a coffee and play Elden Ring all day. That game is so good. I know I'm late to the party. It's so good. Tolly the Trencher, thank you so much for reposting the stream. I appreciate you. I'm going to watch my bags pump. I'm going to play Elden Ring. It's going to be fantastic. Fantastic. Let's see how the market's doing. It's crazy. Yesterday, near the end of the stream, we were kind of yapping, and the market was ripping while we were yapping, which is unfortunate. So ETH still kind of like in the same range-ish, Man, I wonder what's going to happen with Jerome Powell. So I'm going to be I'm actually going to be stuck to the news. Wait, hold on. After meeting Michael Saylor, the basketball legend later found himself dining on Saylor's boat and geeking out on Bitcoin. Oh, yeah. Scottie Pippen, obviously, Michael Jordan's sidekick, has been really, really into crypto, which I actually like. Those daddy issues had your boy going incognito. Hey, what? Yes, DGen. It's DGen bod season. Yes, dad bod season, baby. Happy to see you enjoying gaming again, for real. That's really good to see for you. Yeah, Jayhawk, and I thank you. Jayhawk pushed me to get a PlayStation. He's like, play this game with me. I'm not the biggest fan of that game, Jayhawk, I got to say. I will play it sometimes, though, because it is pretty fun with people, I would say. I think it would be boring alone. Jayhawk plays this game called Arc Ascend. That's pretty fun. And he invited me to his clan, which is really cool. I'll tell you something, though. Here, let me tell you something. Jayhawk has like this So this is like an open world game, right? Like an MMORPG, which is a mass multiplayer online, right? Role-playing game. And like, you pretty much hunt dinosaurs. Like there's like a bunch of people in this clan, and they have this big ass property, right? This huge house, lots of open space, right? I go to their room in their little house. The beds, first of all, they're bunk beds, and they're all next to each other. I'm like, there's all this space in this house. Why are you dudes all sleeping next to each other? To me, that's a little weird. I'm not saying, but what I'm saying is, MJ sidekick. I know. Let's see. I found a bag of Shiba on old Binance wallet a couple weeks ago. Nice. Are you up or down? I see Scotty at Target all the time. What's Scotty? Oh, Scotty Pippen. Scotty Pippen. My internet is a little slow. Don't know if you responded to my comment, but do you support Kurt on base? Fucking sure. Fuck yeah, sure. I support Kurt on sure. You gonna play Battlefield 6? Never played. So should I or should I get it? You should get it. A little weird. It's definitely weird. More room to wrestle. Yes, definitely more room to wrestle. You know? In Chicago, we call Scotty no tipping Pippin because he don't tip. No way, bro. He's really look at as a black person. I mean, I'm half black. Okay, I don't want to fucking hear the jokes. Okay, I'm half black, but what I'm saying is I tip. Maybe that's my white side, but I'm trying to change the perception that people have when black people go out because that's true. They don't tip. They do not tip. Jews too. Jews do tip a little bit, but like not. They don't. They're very stingy. You know, they're very by the book. If I get a good tip, I'm gonna tip the shit out of somebody. I mean, like, I'm gonna give somebody $100 sometimes. Like, I'm crazy, you know, because I like to make them feel good. You know, sometimes you don't get to see the reaction, but sometimes you get to see it. Like, I don't want to brag about it because I never brag about it, right? I'm bragging about it right now, but usually I don't. You've never heard this story before. This is the first time, so shut the fuck up. So what I'm saying is, I like to see the reaction. You know, to know somebody working those jobs, which can be tough sometimes, get a $100 tip because they had good service. If it's good service, right? Now, I'm not a dick. I'm going to tip anyways, even if it's a little bit. But if it's good service, why not? But a lot of black people do not tip. Sometimes don't even pay the bill. They just walk away. And look at that. Might sound a little racy, but you know it's true. Stereotypes are there for a reason. Crypto Flare says, good day, legend. Hope you're having a great Tuesday. I'm having a fantastic Tuesday because I'm with my fam. The market's ripping. Chat's popping, you know, and I'm with the fam today. Having a fantastic day. But what's your credit score? Fucking 815, baby. Yeah. That's definitely my white side. 780, yeah. I'm black and tip a minimum 20%. Nice. Tips have increased. Yeah, it's true. To be fair, though, there are some things that people, like, I swear to God, you have to tip all the time, you know? It's like for some things that you don't need to be tipped on. Like, I don't know, like, what is good to tip for or not. You know, I don't know. Scotty saves the money for his grandkids. He can fucking tip, okay? He can tip. It's not going to be the make or break between his kids going to fucking college. Bro, did you really spend $300? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. He's half black, but his dad leaving for smokes never came back in fully black. That is true. Just like a typical black child, too. I don't know my dad that much. But... so stereotypes are true. Let me see. Catching you on X, my guy. Hey, Sebastian, not to shield too hard, but a new Matt Fury character token is pumping. Let me tell you something. If you're a member on my channel or a subscriber on YouTube and you want me to check out a token, I will always check it out for you. You just got to let me know. Okay? Whatever you want me to do, I'll do it. You know, I'll try anything once. I'm black and I tip very well. As your social media rep, Rodney, tiptoe this topic. I don't look it. It's true. It's true. Yeah, but what kind of black are you though? You know what I mean? Are you Waffle House black? Or are you like? Never mind. What kind of? When did you get SPX? Actually, kind of late though. Kind of late, and before the massive dip. So, 300K for your meme coins to show your commitment to us. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that. That shit. Now, if you're asking for, if you're going to ask for a tip and rating, you get the bare minimum. Huh? ETH is pumping for real. Yeah, it is. I'm blacker than black. I am blacker than black. Are you? Well, you do type in all caps, so I assume you're yelling at me for no reason. So I believe that you're black. Yeah, for sure. Crypto space, yeah. A chick I know that serves says pot smokers tip horrible. I disagree. I mean, I don't get that. I don't get that. Oh, let's check the market now. We're going off the rails a little bit. Let's check the market. That scared you? What scared me? No, it didn't scare me, but I was trying to think of a good white, a black, like proper black person analogy. You know, like, are you Waffle House black or are you like? I don't know. I can't think of anything. Chris chillin'. Dude, I'm doing well. How are you doing, brother? I already know you like bone-in. Absolutely not. Let me tell you something. And look, this is where the big divide is going to come on the chat. Bone-in wings, boneless wings are not wings. They're chicken tenders, okay? They're chicken tenders. And blue cheese is better than ranch. Your opinion is wrong. Let's not get into this debate right now. Lo, where's my chicken? I really think you would love Luby by an artist that made the cover of GTA, Red Dead Redemption, and the War. He did not make a meme coin, dude. So Jay, you think I would like that? No way he made a meme coin, right? I think you're fucking with me. Waffle House is my shit. I've never been to Waffle House, and it shows, right? I'm just kidding. Nah, I just don't feel like getting in a fight, you know? Boneless over no. Bone in. Thank you. Chris chilling. We know what Chris chilling. What's going on, brother? Chris, the only man to whoop my ass in Super Smash Brothers. Well, not the only man, but and the only guy in this chat who could beat me in Super Smash Brothers. I choke on small bones. Pause. Crypto Black Ops, how you doing? Good morning. Good morning. What's going on? How we doing? Guys, if you could, one more time, like the stream, repost the stream, subscribe to the channel if you like being here, and consider becoming a member. We have one new member today, Vanessa Smithson. Too good looking to be a real person on YouTube. Just saying. How do you eat your grits? This is important. I mean, grits are good a few different ways. A little bit of butter, salt and pepper is good, but I don't mind some sugar, you know, some sweet grits. I don't mind that, but definitely, you know, savory grits is fine. Never been to Waffle House, bro. I don't need to see a baby being born in the corner of the. Oh my God! Wait, what? This is aren't you my PR rep? And you're, aren't you my PR rep? Never been to Waffle House, bro. I don't need to see a baby being born in the corners by a waitress, getting in a fight with a patriot, and a cook throw a chair from behind the grill. I'm good. That's probably a real situation that would come up at the Waffle House. You know. Yeah, tell him, Rodney, there's no boneless wings. That's chicken tender for. Yeah, exactly. There's no such thing as boneless wings. It's just chicken tenders. I like chicken tenders too. But you know what I'm not going to do? I'm not going to call them wings. That's what I'm not going to do. Okay? Do you like drumsticks or flats? Honestly, I think flats are better. Butter, brown sugar, and honey. That's good too. Yes. Can you check out Scully? Leo, I can check out Scully because there's nothing going on right now. And I think that, I swear to God, if you don't fucking. What is this? Hold on, let me read that here in a second. Scully is called? Do you like white or dark meat? Both are good. I just think that white meat sometimes, like breast, for example, like chicken breast, for example, like, oh yeah, Scully's pumping. Yeah, Scully. Oh, it's 189K market cap size with 2K in volume. Like, I would not buy this, but Matt Fury theme could make a comeback. You know. What was I? Yeah, they're both good. They both have their place. You know, it's nice. The white meat's like, you know, lean, but it's dry sometimes. You know, it's hard to make it like good. You know, so, but they're both good. Hey, buddy, John McAfee's former CEO and bodyguard to the day that they had to part. When John was nigga, what is this? I really wanted to link you guys up. I think it would be an amazing live stream. He has 90,000 followers on 3 platforms, and the guy has an insane story. He was a Marine team. Wait, well, he's one of your community members from your team? Yeah, that'd be crazy. Yeah. Ark, me and my kids play on stream. I have over 2,500 hours, and my kids. What's up, Armand? Really? Jayhawk plays, Armand. Jayhawk plays. You guys should link. Oh, I remember that. I can't remember the restaurant Pippin was in, but it made the newspaper because he didn't tip. Frank White, FT for a win. Legs and thighs are trash meat. No, they're good too. Calling boneless wings. Wings is how this trans stuff started. Oh my God, guys. Yes, BlackRock. Okay, Javi's bringing us back in. Yes, BlackRock is that a new news story? All right, let's get back into the news if there's any more news. I did see that earlier today, but yeah, so BlackRock is buying. Hold on. Oh my God, SPX is funny. Yeah, BlackRock is buying ETH. Yes. Sorry, I went off. My mind is whoop, there for a second. Let's see, what else do we have here? Oh, this is pretty interesting. So A lot of people short in the market ETH. So $40 million worth of ETH shorts were liquidated from the market in the past 60 minutes. So this is about a few hours ago. So a lot of people were betting on the market to dump some more. I think they were kind of betting on the inflation numbers to be bad because they heard Jerome Powell speak, and it looks like they weren't. When are you going back to live trading? I'm not doing that anymore. I have to have insider advantage. And if I have insider advantage, I don't want to dump on you guys, you know? One second here. What's going on with the squad? All right. Yes, I have that story up. Kwon does plead guilty. Oh, he may plead guilty. I don't know if he's gonna plead guilty, but he may plead guilty. So this is the article. If you guys want to bring up some trauma from 2022. So Bloomberg reports that Terraform Labs co-founder Do Kwon may plead guilty in U.S. fraud case over 2022 $40 billion Terra USD collapse, with a change of plea hearing set for Tuesday. He's probably going to get 15, 20 years. What do you guys think? Plus or minus 20 years. You know? BlackRock is buying your soul. You know what I think is funny about the crypto space is that before we're like, yeah, fucking decentralization, fuck the government, libertarianism, yeah, DeFi, baby. You know? Now we're just like, please, 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 BlackRock, please buy institutions. I mean, buy Bitcoin, please, you know, which is it's kind of sad. But if the outcome is your bag's pumping, I mean, whatever. And it's different now that Trump's president, right? Just to use a bot to buy and sell, no emotion, no interaction with people. Yeah. You know, nah. I use a bot though, if I'm gonna buy. I'm black. My wife is white. I take care of all 4 of my kids, and I too like that lives matter. And I too like that lives. Okay, I'm not stupid. Okay, I'm gonna bend over. Nice. You like white? I like white girls too. You know what's crazy is that a lot of people, like, especially black chicks, don't like when like black guys or that appear to be black guys like black chicks, and it's like attraction is not a choice. Let me say that one more time. Attraction is not, you don't get to choose what you like. You just like, you know. He fucked so many people. Fuck this guy. Yeah, him and Sam Bankman-Fried really wrecked a lot of people. Even though, you know, the Sam Bankman-Fried situation, even though he's doing some pretty messed up stuff, I think they were able to recover like 100% of the funds that were lost. You know, which is crazy for a crypto situation because the Terra Luna situation, they ain't getting none of that back. All right. So he will get 5 to 10 tops and less if he gives up the money. 5. How he spend the club? Okay, yeah. No, you think 5 to 10 tops? No way. You think he has money hiding out? I think they do. I think a lot of people do. A lot of these crypto guys do have money somewhere, and they probably just memorize the seed phrases, right? I think the worst punishment for Kwon will be to fill up his wallet with ICP for life. That's fucked up. You like gingers? I do like gingers. I think redheads, like, no matter how redheads look, automatically get 3 points. If they're a 0, they get 3 points. If they're a 5, they're an 8. Maybe 2 points. Maybe 2 points. They're a 5, they're a 7. Off the rip. I don't know what it is about that little red defect. I like it. Regarding the meme coin by the GTA artist, it's as legit as it gets. Okay. What is it called? Luby? I'm going to tell you something. If this meme coin sucks, I'm going to fucking let you have it. Okay. I'm going to let you have it. Is this your king? Is this your king? So. Is this your king? Is this what you've been chilling the whole stream for? No. Look at it. This is your king? It's not awesome. Thank you, Vanessa Smithson, totally real person. Yeah, 5K volume in 24 hours. That's not good. You know? Yes, S&P new all-time high. That is true. Yeah. Why do I have an eggplant next to my name? Well, Vanessa, you got to be here for a little longer, then you level up. Okay. You level up. Yeah. No, it's not about dicks. It's because it's not a dick joke. It's a dick joke. But let me tell you something. It's not just about being a dick joke. It's just, just the way the channel is, But if you stay here long enough, you get to level up. and you'll no longer be a dick joke. You know, there's different tiers of. That's the only dick. No. I think there's gold dicks too. I think there's gold, there's silver, and you become a Dogecoin, and then an altcoin. I actually forgot my tiers because it's been so long since I was streaming on YouTube. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna find it. Where's it at? Community. That's not it. Well, I can just go to my stream, your channel. Yeah, so as you can see, the live stream. Oh, we have 50 people watching, guys. Do me a favor.
Hello, traders.
That'd be awesome. We have 32 likes, guys. We can get more. As you can see, other people like Javi has a Dogecoin because he's been here for like fucking 10 years. Kayla has an ETH logo, which I think it precedes the Dogecoin logo. And then there's like a silver eggplant and a gold eggplant, but you'll get there. If you stick around, you know, gold would be good at least. You're going to get that one in like 2 months if you stick around. And it'll be worth it. It'll be worth it. You'll be a gold eggplant. Can you imagine what he did to get out? Cough, cough, Barsick. Wait, what are you talking about? CZ made $40 million a day when he was locked up. Oh, yeah, I know. A girl can dream. Yeah, just stick around Vanessa Smithson, totally real person, not fake. And, you know, it'll be awesome. Javi, thank you so much. Like and subscribe. Appreciate you. Stick around for the gold cock. Okay. All right, F. Joe. It's cringe to hear you always praise white women. Oh, here we go. Now, my sister's black too, so I get this talk a lot. It's cringe to hear you always praise white women when us black girls are the shit. Been watching you. I never said black girls are bad, but I'm saying that some black girls don't like when you like white girls. But let me tell you something. There are exceptions to the rule. There are exceptions. Don't get it twisted. There's some exceptions. Most notably, Rihanna. There's exceptions, okay? But London Production, thank you so much. I appreciate it. I just like white girls, you know. I just can't help it. I don't get to choose what I like, you know. I wish you could. No, I don't. But I wish you could. Because, you know, but you don't. Attraction is not a choice. But I do appreciate London Productions. I do see you watching every now and then, you know. London says, I think you're sexy, Roddy. Thank you very much, baby. I appreciate that. But if you were white, we would... Just kidding. If you're white, we could talk. I'm just kidding. I'm fucking with you. If you had red hair, some freckles, I'm fucking with you. London, I appreciate you hanging out. Why are black women always screaming in public? That's not true. A lot of the time it is, but it's not always true. Let's not get racist in the stream, guys, okay? I don't want to get racist. All right. And he got out and went to, we know. CZ had to pay a huge fine. Yeah. So Crypto Black Ops says, and he went to the Bitcoin conference in the EU, literally held the midget Hasbro like a baby, and a week later, Hasbro like cat died. The thing is, like, guys, if you're a crypto person, like, you can't, like, CZ can't control what he does, and people make a meme about it. Like, people are just going to make memes about it. You know, like, the guy can't tweet. The guy can't hold Hasbro. You know, Hasbro is not a baby, by the way. Oh, like a baby. Yeah. You know, how about Michael Blackson's sister? I don't know who that is. I'm not hood enough for most black chicks, mostly white, Latinas, and Asians for me. I love the black girls. My crypto space, London Productions. Yeah, that's not true at all. Not all black girls. But I will say, I won't say anything. Super early organic. Y'all need some real magic in the bag. Go, go, go. Okay. Really feel like buying some whiz now. Ooh, the fuck? Ooh. If people endorse the game is game, no crying in the casino. That's what I'm saying, you know? Dude, Luby on Solana by Stephen Bliss. I shit you not, out since November. Yeah, I'm looking at Luby right now, and it looks like shit. I'm sorry, but it does look like shit. Yes, there are women in the crypto space. Obviously, we have London Productions, and Vanessa Smithson, totally real person, is in the space. And then we have Kayla. We have a Bree. We have Crypto Chick, even though she's not watching the stream anymore. Do another logo for 3 years, Roddy? I think I will. What do you guys want? What kind of logo do you want? What do you think about Desu? What's up, Kryptonic? Giga Chad in the house. All right, Desu. We'll look at Desu for you. Desu. What do I think about Desu? Oh, is this like a little... I mean, it's new. It has more volume than Luby. Yeah. Do you think Pepe can 100x this cycle? No. 100x would be nuts for Pepe. 100x would be nuts. You know, but yeah, no, that's too much. Maybe 10x. That'd be pushing it too. I know who Michael Blackson is, but I didn't know he had a sister. You know, 20x would be a lot. 20x would be a lot from where it's at. 15x, I think it maybe 15x because the 10x is what, like a $50 billion market cap size. Nah, I don't think it's too much. That's not a 20x, is it? No, that's a 100 billion to 20x. Massive pump on Cyber today. It listed on Upbit. Seems like Upbit is a new Binance listing effect. What's up, Pygos? How we doing? Pygos, I like you. Do I believe in Murad? Hell yeah, I believe in Murad. Hell yeah, I believe in Murad. He actually follows me. Fun fact. You guys know that? Murad follows me. I believe in Murad. See? Yeah, he follows me, my man. Do you not think Pepe could be the top meme coin this super cycle? It's not going to be about Doge, I don't think. I mean, it could. I don't think so. I think that would be equivalent to like ETH flipping Bitcoin, in my opinion. Even crazier. But Manu, will they burn billions of tokens? Burning the burning mechanism, Fikri Asri, fuck, that was a mouthful. But sometimes the burning mechanism in these crypto projects, I don't think are I don't think they're enough. Advisor from Hedge has joined the team. Stefan does live art and NFT giveaways. Great community. I think I was speaking to someone from the Hedge team. Pop Pepe has become a new member on YouTube. Everybody, shut up. Shut up, everybody. We got 2 new members today. We got Vanessa Smithson, very real person, and we have Pope Pepe, the holiest Pepe in all the land. Everybody, welcome Pope Pepe, a super degenerate. Yeah, baby. Welcome to the degenerates. Welcome. One of us. Everybody welcome Pope Pepe to the degens. Everybody welcome. Take a seat. Welcome. One of us. It's good to have you, Pope Pepe. I appreciate you. The holiest Pepe in the land is a super degenerate. Thank you so much. And look, here's the thing. I just love you a little more. If you're a degenerate, I love you. But if you're super degenerate, I just love you a little more. I can't explain it. Just a little more. I love you. Did we just top? Okay, top what? Oh, you mean the... Oh, we're fucking moving, dude. We're schmoving right now. Yeah, ETH is... Oh, fuck, we're moving. Guys, we're moving right now. Luby is probably okay. Throw a couple $100 for the culture. Yeah, all right. All right, there we go. Luby to the moon. Guys, we're moving, guys. We're fucking jamming right now. I saw $4,500, dude. Oh, my God. We're moving, guys. That's crazy. We're schmoving, guys. Oh, no. Are we getting an all-time high today? No way, right? When you get an interview with Stefan Bliss, he fill you in on the team's roadmap? Who's that? We moving, baby. BlackRock making a move, but yes, BRB ordering my Lambo. The clown. Let's go, Blurge. Rodney has to buy 100 million of Pepe on stream. I got you guys real quick. Let me just open up my wallet. What do you think of smaller meme coin market cap? I think that you got to be careful. You got to be careful with smaller meme, market cap meme coins. Because the obviously the reward's higher, but the risk it's like 99-1. I'm not even kidding. Like these small cap, unless you have an insider advantage. Have you seen this bull Pepe on base? I have. Yeah. I'm thinking of aping degen, but good fundamentals, looking pretty good. If it's a project, okay, I'll take that. If it's a small cap product that's been around for a while and the team's still working, chances are they're going to get some sort of pump. Guys, ETH is ripping. Let's go to TradingView. Excuse me, real quick. Let me log in because it's going to kick me out if I don't. Because of rug pull, is it? Yeah, because of rug pull, yeah. Because most of the time it's just a rug pull. A lot of these small caps. How do I change? Yeah, there it is. Yeah, this is our highest point. We're moving, guys. Let's go to 4 hour. Yeah. We're jamming, boys. Hey, let me put a little chart up like I'm doing technical analysis. That'll make people think I'm smart. Hold on. I got you guys. All right, guys, we got to get to these levels. Look at that. And then we'll do, what else do we do? Yeah, that's about it. I'm retarded. There it is. Let's do MACD. I have to upgrade for that? We'll just do this. We're going to look like we're smart. I don't even know what this is. I'm going to put this right here, and people are going to think we're a good trade. I'm going to do this on. Let me do this too. Hold on. Let me right here. Then let me do something right here with the paint. Now, people that come to the streamer is going to think I'm going to. They're going to think I'm a trading extraordinaire. All right, cool. We'll put that right there. Now we wait. ETH needs to break 5K. All good. Well, hopefully. What about VeChain? I haven't renewed my sponsorship with them this month, but I think they're a very, very great project. I think that VeChain is one of those projects that's probably, and like honestly, my stream is not safe for work. I'd be saying some off the cuff shit. So if you guys know, VeChain is my sponsor in the past. I don't know about this month, but we'll see. Very good crypto project. Partnered with UFC. Partnered with PowerSlap. And I think it's one of those projects where it's a good project with good fundamentals, good developers that have been operating safely over time. That's going to be okay in the future, you know. But I don't know too much about them right now, except for Stargate and stuff like that. VeChain from China? No, I don't think so. It might. Bottom to top. That's how you do it, baby. That's how you do it. Braulio, here it is. I did check out Desio. I did. Early memes, you get an early, take profits, and hopefully they don't pull liquidity until you get your initials, and that's all profit. Exactly, yeah, 100%. Nice. I'm not alone in my delusional 12K ETH target. You know what, Pope Pepe? I don't think it's delusional anymore. I think it's actually legit. I don't think it's delusion anymore. You know? Meme coin microcap, too risky right now. Full-blown bull run, totally different. Yeah, exactly. That's a great point. Let's talk about that, for example. Guys, when retail starts to get into the market, and I'm not saying that veterans prey on the weak people that come into the space, but that's how it is, okay? There's going to be so many people entering the space, the meme coin space, the retail space, that are going to be buying up everything under the sun, hoping for 100x. And the people that are here, they understand what's going on. They're going to make them their extra liquidity pretty much, right? Because you learned from the last cycle, right? Be smart. Neko, I'll check out Neko for you since you're a loyal watcher. Neko. Which one is it? Oh, 123K. 120K. 120K. I see 160K. Maybe that's what you're talking about, but I like white girls. I like black girls. I like dwarf girls. I like original girls. Give me some girls. I like. You say dwarf girls? Pause. Wait. Take a step back there. Wait. What? Pump fun is pumping. It is. Pump fun is pumping, bro. Yo. That's a whiskey dick waking up and getting sober from chart pattern. Exactly. It's educated, experienced people who realize we're not 100x's at all-time highs. Absolutely, yes. But first person to buy Shiba from launch, they're already billionaire now. Well, you're not only really a billionaire until you realize the profit, but you gotta pause on the dwarf. I mean, to be honest though, okay. Don't if my clipper is watching that, do not clip that. I swear to God, do not clip that one. But some a little cakey, you know. What are original girls? Give me some green. Wait, what are green girls? Wait, Bill, what are you talking about, Bill? 236 volume, dead ass wreck, dude, 1000%. Shiba and Saitama were unique back in 2021. Meme coins explode in the last 3 to 5 weeks at the end of the bull run. Yes, and usually, and what's cool about that is that for like 6 months after the peak of the bull run, there's some still runners in the meme coin space. Like you're still gonna have opportunities, you know. But guys, I think I'm going to get out of here for the day, guys. We're going to be gazillionaires, yes. But guys, that's the hour, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. It's been a fantastic day. Real quick, big shout out to Vanessa and Pope for becoming members today. I do appreciate everyone who becomes part of the community. Guys, we stream every day, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So if you're, you know what, it's a little bit of crypto news, it's a little bit of fun, but I hope at the end of the stream, you just leave with a better understanding of the crypto space than you started with, and maybe I provided some entertainment for you. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I appreciate you guys. Enjoy your day. I'll see you later. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.